Hey, what's good? Jay Pyro back with another Tech Tuesday, and we're gonna install macOS on your Linux distribution. Stay tuned. If y'all didn't do it yet, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and support. Hit that notification bell for all the good stuff and everything. Also, if you didn't like it, thumb it down. I don't care. You watched it anyway. Let's get started. So first, what you want to do, I'm gonna shout out to Chris Titus in the tech videos. I like what he does with Linux and stuff like that, his tutorials. What we're doing, we're gonna put macOS on there back onto the machine. So all you need is these. You gotta have requirements. You should already have Linux. You should already have qemu, as some of us call it. And you should have everything set up and everything. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna click this right here. You're gonna copy it and go to it. You're gonna copy all of this. It's gonna run the installer. You can put just /jump-start and copy and put the Catalina, or you can just put it right there to give you whatever the newest is. And then if you want to add a machine, you want to add it to your virt manager, you're gonna put sudo make sh and then --add. And you're gonna go into your hardware configurations. You're gonna go in. My setup basically is I made my own disk, because the disk that they give you is really, I put mine at 150 in gigabytes because they normally give you like 20 gigabytes, and that's not enough. I really don't like that. So and that's the one they give you. I don't really like that. I'm gonna remove that one. Well, it's moving. I can't really do anything with it. And you're gonna go into your configuration. You're gonna make sure your CPUs is good. I use 2 CPUs, and then I move it down. And then my cores are at 1. My memory, I give it half of a gigabyte. You know, I give it 1 gigabyte of RAM, just because. All right, now that we're on this scene, I'm gonna minimize this. I'm going to go into this screen. You're going to go into disk utility, and you're going to click continue. Once you go into disk utility, it's just like you were doing on your normal Mac. You're going to go in, and if you need to get your mouse out, Control Alt, it'll free your mouse, all that good stuff. But for right now, you're going to go into this machine, and you're gonna look for the disk that you created. We're not gonna use that one. This is the one we created. We're gonna use that one, so we're gonna go to erase, and I'm gonna call this Jason Pyro Mac. You can call yours anything, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna call mine PC also, just to keep it going. And you're gonna go into Mac extended journal. You're gonna click erase. It's going to erase and make a partition, all of that good stuff. Once it is done, it's going to mount it. Boom, now we're done. After that, we're gonna exit out of here, and you're gonna go to reinstall macOS. So you're gonna go over here. You're gonna wait on it to pull up. And while y'all are at it, man, shout out to Foxlet, shout out to everybody that contributed to this project, man. It's pretty dope. You're gonna press continue. Let me get this screen out of the way. And then I'm also going to resize my VM. All right, good. So now, gonna wait on the menu to pull up. You're gonna press continue. You're gonna go through the whole installation process. Sit tight. So I'm setting up my Mac OS. I done went through all that. You're gonna just basically agree to everything, and then you're just gonna go through You're not gonna really set up your ID or nothing like that. You're gonna skip all of that stuff. You're gonna go through and you're gonna agree. And you're gonna agree. And then you're gonna put in your name and your password and all that good stuff. Then it's gonna set up everything. You're gonna wait till it load up. Mine, I'm just basically naming mine everything that's anything to do with me. PC this, PC that, to keep linked up with my Linux on the host and also my Windows. So sit tight and we'll be right back. I went on and skipped most of the stuff, setting up Siri and all that other stuff. Getting ready to set up everything else. And then you're going to choose your desktop background. You're going to choose whether you want it light, dark mode, or you want it to like alternate in between. Where basically during the day, like it just changes, your laptop just changes all the way from if it's daytime to if it's nighttime, it'll go dark mode. I normally just switch to dark mode because of my eyes or whatever. Plus, I like dark mode. But anyway, sit tight. We're going to get through this installation. And once we're done, we'll go on with the other good stuff. So you'll come here and you'll choose whether it be dark mode. You'll have the options to choose light mode, which will have everything light or whatever. Or you can choose the alternate, whether, like I said, whether it be morning time, it'll be like light, and then as the evening goes, it'll change until it gets to dark, like nighttime, it turns dark mode. But what I'm going to choose is dark mode, like I said, for my eyes, and I just like dark mode, everything dark, all dark, everything. It's just dope. And we're going to press continue. Now it's setting up the Mac, so just sit tight, and we'll be right back after these messages. Alright, so we got Mac popping up. We're just waiting on everything to get situated. And then I'm going to go on and set up everything. Now, they do have some tutorials and also links online where they talk about the PCI pass-through, the graphics card, like where you can do pass-through if you want to pass through your graphics. It all depends on your hardware. Also, if you have issues with the installation, like I made tutorials before, they do have a Catalina qemu-kvm image. You just have to type that in. So now that we have macOS booted up, we got everything situated, and also gonna go in and continue and everything. So basically it's doing my keyboard and all that good stuff and everything. I'm gonna just exit out of that. Sorry, honestly don't need all of that. So everything runs pretty smooth. And you come up here, we're gonna do about this Mac. I'm gonna wait on it to pop up. Now they also have guides online and tutorials also where you can do your pass-through, PCI pass-through, where you can pass through your graphics card or anything else, depends on your hardware. Now, if you do have issues with this installation, they do have online the Catalina qemu-kvm image for qemu-kvm, and that way you can just, all you do is just download it and then you just put it into your folder wherever you have your Mac, simple-KVM or whatnot, and just go from there. So pretty much this is a pretty cool machine, man. Like, we're gonna do some more tuning out, but other than that, this is Mac OS. We got, let me try out something real quick. I'll do that later. But anyway, this is it. This is Mac OS on Linux and KVM, qemu-kvm, QEMU, and also once you're done, you're gonna run through the installer. I had an old video back in the day about installing Mac OS on there. I did one for simple-KVM and also for Sosumi. Also too, if you don't want to keep pressing control and delete to get your mouse free, what you do is you go into your machine and you click on to the machine and you click on the key, you click on the tablet, the Env Touch USB tablet. That's going to allow you to pass through the machine. What I'm doing now is I'm going to start it over. I'm going to reinstall. I'm going to click continue. And I'm just creating another one just so y'all can have a better feel of what to do and all of that good stuff. Alright, the menu's gonna pull up. You're gonna press agree. You're gonna agree. I'm gonna click my version because you got the base system, and I'm gonna click the one I created. And I'm gonna press that and install. Depending on your hardware speed, your internet and all of that is depending on how long it's going to take for it to install. Normally it only took me about 20-30 minutes, depending on, even with my regular MacBook when I had it. Whoever has it now, God bless them. Hopefully brings them joy and peace and creation, and may their music or their art touch the world and everything in the mighty Lord Jesus' name. Amen. Whatever your higher power is. So yeah, we got the installer going and everything. I'm gonna let this run, you know, go get you a drink and all that good stuff or whatever you want to do. Use the bathroom, I don't care. It's your thing, do what you want to do. And we'll be right back. Sit tight. I also had macOS running, so what I'm gonna do now is I got Sosumi running. If you want to install Sosumi, all you gotta do is go to the Snap Store and make sure the Snapd is installed. And then what you would do, you would have the sudo snap installed, the Sosumi sudo snap install Sosumi. It'll install it, and then you'll just type in Sosumi and you'll get the download, and you'll go through the same process, setting up and erasing in the disk utility your HD drive and all of that good stuff. It could take a while. The simple-KVM, if you do have issues with the installation near the end, make sure the RAM is good, make sure everything is straight, otherwise it'll crash. You have to start over. Sosumi is a little bit simpler because it is a snap. It's a little bit simpler than the other stuff, so it's easier to create macOS hard drive if you want to do that virtual machine. So let me know in the comments if you have any more suggestions, if you would like me to go into detail. There's also other tutorials and guides out there also. You don't have to just wait on me, but there are also guides out there that'll help you if you're having trouble, if you need help with passing through GPU pass through and things of that nature and stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. God bless. And you know the motto, barcode, believe, achieve, receive, adapt, improvise, and overcome. Shalom, salute.